I remember it being a full process. I went into the music store and like tried out different violins, and you basically, it's almost like in Harry Potter when he picks like which wand he wants and how the wand chooses the wizard or whatever. It was basically the same exact experience, but just with a violin. I ended up coming on a visit here at the request of my mom, and I fell in love with the campus, and I loved the coaches, loved the progression of the campus. Just there was so much construction going on and it was so exciting, and I just wanted a good combination of academics and athletics, so I said, let's choose Wake. The orchestra here is different as opposed to the one in high school in that actually my freshman year we were here for preseason, and apparently I had no idea you were supposed to come in and audition for the orchestra. So I completely missed the audition and showed up the first day of class like, here I am with my violin, and he said, you need to come in and audition. And I was so confused, I had no idea what was going on, and I auditioned. I didn't even have any sheet music. I auditioned off of memory from a piece I had played back in high school. And he said, we do have a place for you in the orchestra, and anytime that I have to miss rehearsal, he understands, he excuses it. You can practice as much as you want or as little as you want. So if I have no time to practice because we have lift and training in the morning and a game on Thursday or a game on Sunday, then I don't have to go and practice. This semester was actually a pretty hectic schedule balance between soccer and orchestra. So I would get up in the morning at 7 a.m. and then we'd have practice from 8 to 10. And then I would have class at 11, class at 12, class at 2, get out at 3:15, have an hour break to go get treatment with Heather or go get an extra film session in with Tony, and then I have classes, and then it's time for orchestra from 4:30 to 6:15. And 4:30 to 6:15 is not a small time chunk, you know, it takes a lot out of homework time and spending time just relaxing from the day, but it's something that you might always be like, oh, I have to go to orchestra, but then when you get there, you're like, oh, I'm at orchestra. And he also just brings so much life and energy to the orchestra that is just so awesome to get to go there twice a week just to see how comical and engaged and passionate he really is about the orchestra. And I just like comment about it to people all the time. I think that I don't like to believe I get nervous for concerts still, especially because I've turned it more from a passion into a hobby. But I still do get very nervous in that I want it to be good, I want the orchestra to do well, I want our production to sound good. This year it was really incredible to see my teammates up in the audience, and it just showed that we support each other through anything that we do, and it was just funny to see them. It was like my two worlds were overlapping for once, and that doesn't always happen, and so it was something that I really appreciated. For someone like Bree who went out of her comfort zone, and it's not even out of her comfort zone, she's so in her comfort zone, but just being able to step away from the stigma of you can only be a varsity athlete and trying out for something that's in scales in the production arts, I think it's something that for her follows her character, but for someone like me where it's like orchestra and it's completely like a whole thing that you've been doing your entire life, I think my message to athletes would be, don't stop doing something just because you think that you have to fit in with the athlete crew. Like, you can be a part of every branch of, like, social branch here at Wake, and that's what makes Wake so cool, is that there are all these opportunities, but they're only there if you embrace them and actually join them. I'm Madison Hammond. This is my day-to-day life. Go Deeks.